Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to beat Taki in Stellar Blade. So this is a pretty challenging boss fight and definitely the hardest we've encountered thus far. Being aggressive near the start is probably your best bet, and if you can't see Taki, it's probably best to either dodge or parry, as Taki's pretty intense with the attacks and they'll come in blast like that. Whenever you see the circle light up there, that's your time to dodge and go for that there. I would recommend the triplet attack here. This is going to deal a ton of damage. And for our burst attack, I like the one that increases attack speed. This is going to be one of the best for just blitzing damage here, because it's hard to get some of the other burst attacks off. So whenever we get enough damage on, she's going to go into the next phase here, where a wing comes out, and then she has some extra attacks. She's invincible to damage during that cutscene, so don't even try to use your attacks on her, as they won't be effective. In the second phase, she has this attack where a blade comes out there. If you parry it, it'll bounce back, or you can dodge roll to the side, as it's pretty hard to avoid. Unfortunately, I got hit there with a pretty devastating attack, so if you need to, take a step back, get your health back, and then get back in her face, because that's typically your best position to be at. If you have the upgrade for triplet to cause a stagger on the first hit, that's going to be very ideal here. I missed it unfortunately there, but what's nice about that upgrade is you can get her out of an attack animation by using that first hit. Usually the second hit of triplet will cause the interruption, but you can get an upgrade that'll change that. So I'd recommend that for this fight. It makes a huge difference. And coming in close to her is typically your best way of dealing damage, so you don't want to be at a distance. Use your charge attack, don't forget about that. I would be using it at every cooldown whenever you can. And dodge rolling towards her is going to allow you to do those attacks there. I'd recommend holding the triangle button down whenever you do that, as you're going to be able to do another attack worth more damage. Once you hit her down to this amount of health, you're going to get into the next phase, and this is a little even more challenging. She flies around like a Crucible Knight, so just be mindful. She's going to teleport around and do an area of effect attack, so dodge away for that, and then there's actually a lot of opportunities to get some damage in. Here's posture break. I didn't even realize that she does that in her second phase, but you want to close the gap with that using your charge attack. And some of her attacks are relatively easy to not only dodge, but then parry. So I recommend trying out different timings for parrying and dodging, as some of these will be a little bit easier to either parry or dodge. So for those sweeping attacks, it's easy to dodge roll backwards, get some more burst energy there. And then if you're up close in her face, that's where you're going to parry to get your beta attacks back, and then you're going to use triplet, because that's one of the most devastating for this fight in particular, especially with the stun lock that you can get from it. So that is pretty much it for this fight. It's just rinse, wash, and repeat. During this second phase, she does have attacks where she's a bit more aggressive, but it gives you some opportunities to get some extra damage in, because she's going to stay out of an animation for a while after the burst attack. So that is how you can beat Taki in Stellar Blade. If you found this video useful, please hit the subscribe button below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Let me know what type of content you want to see for Stellar Blade, and thank you so much for watching.